Ooh, something smells delicious. Mother's cooking something good. Hey everybody! It is me! Right, yes. Hello, and this is a special video. Do you know why it's special? It's because there's a certain channel that's got 3000 plus subscribers. Guess who that is? No, seriously, are you gonna guess, or are you just gonna stare into my face? It's me! I need those sheets and my questions for this video. Sorry. Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, excuse me, coming through. Silly idea. Very silly idea. Right, so yeah, this video, I will thank all of you, blah blah blah, at the end of this video. So I need to get the good stuff out the way first, please, thank you. Just joking, I will say all my stuff after the Q&A, but of course there is a Q&A, as I just said, in this video, and we'll start on the Q&A, and hopefully I can answer some of your questions reasonably and sensibly. But then I've looked at these questions and I see a lot of weird questions. So, without further ado, let's get into the question. The first lot of questions is from one guy alone. He's sent six questions, and they were all on my email. So, he's also answered these questions in a video of one of his or whatever on his channel, I believe, but I'm going to answer them as well here, so you know the answers to these, because these might be what you're interested in. I have no idea, but hey, whatever, we're going to answer them. So, he asked on my inbox, number one, oh, by the way, if you didn't know who this guy is, I forgot to say his name, DBRA Productions. There you go. You probably heard of him, he's been around. Just go and subscribe to him if you want. Oh god, I'm going to have to say that to every channel now. God damn it. Right, question one. He says, looking back, I saw you had a series called Fruits with 5 episodes. Yes. Is the series still ongoing or on break, because it's been 8 months since the last one? Well, it has been around 8 months. Jesus Christ, that's a long time ago. But anyway, 8 months, that's a long time, and my answer, I've written all the answers, I sent that to him in the email, so I'll be reading my answers as well. So I said to him, for this first question, the Halo 3 Machinima series Fruits is on a break due to being too busy with real life stuff like college and working full throttle on Recruits Season 4. But don't worry, I said. The series is not forgotten. So, in other words, the series is still going on. I'm still planning it, it's just that I'm not doing it at the moment because I'm working on Recruit Season 4. And I can't do everything because I've only got 2 hands and 1 thumb. Jokes. 2 thumbs, I think. Yeah, 2 thumbs. I'm weird. Second question he asked, he said, you had another project, the City Hunter Loose Ends. You posted a video of it and then later down the line posted a part 2 trailer for it. Did I, DBRA Productions? Did I? And for the love of Jason Bourne, I can't find it at the moment. Is it also still in the works? This needed some explaining. I responded saying, the City Hunter Loose Ends is the 4th installment of the series, and the last. The full episode is on YouTube, as well as the trailer. The first trailer I did for Loose Ends was made and uploaded before Halo 5 Guardians was even released. So I deleted the video thinking it was way off schedule from when I was planning to make the full part. And so in other words, he thought that there was a trailer for a part 2 of the City Hunter Loose Ends, which there wasn't. There was just 2 separate trailers for that same machinima. One I did before Halo 5 Guardians came out, which I deleted because it was way off schedule from when the full machinima was going to come out. So yeah, so I updated the machinima by getting out another trailer that was actually in Halo 5 Guardians, which you can see on my channel now, and if you haven't seen that machinima, go and see it, because it's pretty good, I think, anyway, in my opinion, for Halo 5. I think it was the first Halo 5 Guardians Machinima I did. And Halo 5, boy, let me tell you, it really isn't an easy Halo game to work on for Machinima, let me tell you that. So, yeah, check it out. Fucking chickens, man, did you hear that? You heard that? Let me close the window. Bloody chickens, I'm gonna shoot them. Oh, bang, bang! Don't worry, I didn't really shoot them. I'm not that mean. As I was saying, a third question from him was, what percentage of regiments would you say you have done? I replied saying, in the email, I split the machinima production process into 4 different parts, which I really do on most of my machinima projects, this is how it goes, ready? The script writing equals to 25% of the full production of the machinima. Voice acting leads to 50% of the machinima. Body acting, 75%, and the editing all the way up to 100%. So with Regiments Part 2, I am roughly past 25%. In the middle of the voicing process, it still has a long way before completion, basically. So Regiments Part 2, you probably won't see that for a while, but I'm trying my best, but Recruit Season 4 is my main focus and my first priority at the moment. Fourth question. When is the next episode of Halo Tales? Because the last episode was a month ago, or I think nearly 2 months ago now. And the one before that was 8 months. Yes, Halo Tales is a funny one. I replied saying, Halo Tales basically comes out when they come out. It is a filler machinima series. If I haven't got anything to upload or make, I will quickly create an episode of Halo Tales. So, keeping that in mind, keep your eyes peeled for another Halo Tales episode when this channel gets a bit stale. Because, believe me, it does get a bit stale. It's not my fault. It really is. The second to last question is, practically, a year ago, you posted Time Warp, which was to be in the same universe as Spartan Prison. Indeed it was, DBRA Productions, and was aimed to have a good portion of Halo games used. Are you still working on it? My answer to that, well, probably nobody knows what Time Warp is anyway, but I'll say my answer to that. I said, Time Warp is not being worked on. It was an idea that happened, and I wanted to put it on camera. However, it still might be a pathway to go down if I don't have any more machinima ideas, which I do lack of sometimes, so it may be an idea if, yeah, I may not have any other ideas. But there has been several machinima trailers out on my channel that never became a series, such as Custodian, which you guys might remember, or Dumb and the Dead, which you guys also might remember. So yeah, Time Warp is not a thing, but it could be later on, I have no idea. So. His final question was, if you are in need of body or voice actors, where is the best place they may contact you? And what is your name on that platform? Now, I answered saying, the best place to contact me for voice acting will be by my email, which is industriestoby@gmail.com, and hopefully most of you know that already, but all the newcomers here, there you go, industriestoby@gmail.com for voice acting and body acting if you want to, but preferably if you want to body act for me, you send a message on my Xbox with my gamer tag, which is the same as my YouTube channel name, Losthobofilmz, same letters, same everything. So yeah, that's how you contact me for body acting and voice acting. And that is all the questions from DBRA Productions. Thank you, DBRA Productions. Why is it DBRA? Please, could you answer that question? I mean, why? Anyway, moving on to my YouTube channel questions. Now these I'm gonna have to just say at the top of my head, so good luck for that. I'm gonna need it with some of these weird ass questions. So let's get to them, shall we? Yes, how exciting. I mean, how exciting! So starting off, Dark Mass Murderer says, I know him by the way, he's my friend called Agent Shade, who is, you know, been around for a while. He says, why do I love you, buddy? Buddy, with E-H at the end, buddy. Why do you love me? Well, There's a simple word for that, Shade. Do you know what that is? I think you may be gay. If not, then yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gay. I'm just joking, Shade, it's fine. I don't know why you love me. It's a question you'll have to answer on your own, I'm afraid. Go on an adventure or something. You'll find it. Voodoo asks... Voodoo... Sorry, that reminds me of a video. Do you know voodoo? Oh, that was so stupid. Right, sorry. You have no idea what I'm on about. Anyway, he says... Is there any plans for a Season 5 of Recruits, or is 4 the final one? I can tell you there is a plan for Season 5 of Recruits. Season 4 is going to be the only Halo 5 Recruits season, just because Halo 5 is a piece of shit, and I've said that quite a few times now on YouTube. So yeah. It's going, I don't know if it's going to go either back to Halo 4 or hopefully some other game anyway, just some other game in Halo 5 because I can't handle that piece of crap. Even though it's got such good Forge stuff, so many things you can place down on the maps, and the maps are so good looking as well, but the Spartans are just a piece of shit and you just can't use them very well, and the connections as well, everything's a server now, all the Forge is a server, why? Why? And there's no split screen, obviously. We knew that from the start. So, yeah. So Season 5, when I do it, it will be on a different Halo game. But I would like to add on to this question. Recruits, I don't know the future of Recruits 100% really, because I'm planning to go university, and when I do, I don't know how I'm going to do Recruits then. So... There obviously will be an update later on in the future about that when I do go university, but then again, yeah, just to let you know that Recruits is, I don't really know the future, the 100% thing for Recruits yet in the future, if that makes sense. But yeah, there will be a Season 5, for sure. I know there will be. But any more than that, I have no idea. Triatomic AI says, will you do another Halo Championship tournament? Oh, now, I did the Halo tournament championship thing that Losthobofilmz did quite a few years ago now. I carried it on from Josh, which is Losthobofilmz, and to help him out, and he agreed to it. So I did it for one season, and it was a whole lot of fun. And I think Green Team won in the end of that, and if you want to know if I'm doing another one, I have no idea. Probably not. Just because I haven't got much time really to do it. College is just in my mind all the time, and I've got to do a lot, and I mean a lot of blog work. So I can't add that on to anything else that I'm doing. Tournament Tuesday, I mean. Yeah, I called it Tournament Tuesday, which is I think what Losthobofilmz called it as well, but I'm not sure. Anyway. But no, I don't think I will do a Halo Championship tournament, another one anyway. But hopefully someone else will. Next question, Brett Dawson says, Losthobofilmz. Yes, that is me. Are you going to do more Halo Reach cinemas? Yes, of course I am. I love Halo Reach. It's just at one time in my YouTube, I don't know whether you want to call it career. It's not really a career, so my YouTube time here. I said that I'm never going to do Halo Reach Machinima ever again, just because Spartan Prison was a hard process to go through, let's just say that. So yeah, but of course I will do more Halo Reach Machinimas after Regiments Part 2. Regiments Part 2 is my main, final Halo Reach, like half an hour type of machinima. But I will do plenty of Halo Reach Machinima shorts, or little episodes or something. I will be doing more anyway, because Halo Reach is, without doubt, one of the best Halos for machinima. Simple as that. Well, I think it is the most visually pleasing Halo, I know, for machinima. But the most handy machinima game is probably either Halo 4 or Halo 3. One of the two. But, yeah. Actually, no, Halo 4 is the easiest machinima game, Halo game to use. I got an itchy foot, sorry. Better. Thank you for waiting. Next question from Potato Reviews. My good friend TJ. If you don't know TJ, then he voices Commander... Get out the way, Dust. He voices Commander Wi-Fi from Recruits, so yeah. He says, if you could meet one YouTuber, who would it be? I thought of this question, and I want to answer this by saying, check out ASMR ASMR videos on YouTube, because they are amazing. When I'm sitting down, want to relax, I watch some of these ASMR videos. Type it on YouTube, ASMR. Basically, they are videos that are either people whispering to you or massaging people, either whispering to the camera, to you guys, or they're massaging someone else. And it's supposed to give you some, like, this type of tingle, like, you know, ooh, goosebump type of feel. And it does work, and it relaxes you, apparently, and it helps me, I know that, because I get angry a lot, and I mean a lot. But yeah, it's funny, and if I wanted to meet a YouTuber, one of those ASMR people would be perfect, because I want to get a massage with someone whispering in my ear. Sounds so sexual. But it's so good to just experience an ASMR massager like Bubba Sen. There you go, Bubba Sen. I want to see Bubba Sen. There's a link in the description for Bubba Sen. But there you go. That's my answer. Normandy, 1998, asked 3 questions. Okay, 3 questions. He says, list all the Halo games in your opinion from worst to best. Oh my lord. I actually didn't plan this question, so I'm just going to do it free willy-nilly. So here we go. Worst. You know what game I'm thinking of. But I'm not going to be too harsh on that. Okay. So if you want to know all the Halo games, Halo Spartan Strike, I haven't played that many times, so I'll say that one. Then Halo Spartan Assault, because I've completed that, but it's just not a game for me. Then I would say Halo 5. Halo 5, I'm sorry. It's just so annoying. I'm sorry. Halo 5. Then I go with Halo Wars, just because this tactical game type crap is not for me. I rage so much on that. Even though it's Halo, I had fun with it, but it has to be on the list somewhere. So then I would say Halo 1, just because it's frustrating. The gameplay's so old. You jump, it delays, and then it jumps, kind of thing, you know. So it's still a hell of a good campaign. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But then it just has to be Halo 1. Then after that, it will be. Honestly, I don't know if I should go for machinima purposes or just for Halo purposes. I'm going to go for Halo purposes. Then Halo 4, I guess. Not for machinima purposes, for Halo purposes. Halo 4 because the campaign was it was alright, but Foreigners and all that is just a bit overkill for me. And Cortana and Chief is I don't know. It's just it goes. The story goes in one of those directions that you don't want it to go in. You want to go here. You want them to go into the other direction. You know what I'm saying? So, Halo 4. Then after that will be Halo 3 ODST. That was a good game. I loved that. Even though it was dark for most of the game, which was really annoying. But there you go. And that's Halo 3 ODST for you. But it was a really good game. Then it would be Halo. I don't know what else there is. I think it's just Halo Reach. I think is the next one. I would say Halo Reach. Yeah, it's such a visually pleasing game, and the story, Noble Team's just amazing. I love the campaign. I love Firefight. I love everything to do with Halo Reach, basically. So yeah, and then Halo 3. I love Halo 3. The campaign, best campaign by far, in my opinion, on Halo. Without Halo, you know, throughout Halo, Halo 3's campaign is amazing. I love it. No matter how many times I play it, it's just so much fun. Multiplayer is just good as well. Multiplayer's fun. It's just fair, and it's Halo 3. Halo 3 is just good, in my opinion. It just gets above Halo Reach, but Halo Reach and Halo 3 are kind of the same with me, but I have to put them on the list somewhere. And then that leads me to Halo 2. The Halo 2's campaign was amazing. It was literally amazing. And the reason why it's not number 1 is because I've had so many memories on that game for when I was so young, because I'm only 18 now, and when it came out, I must have been, what, 5 or 6? 6? 5? Something like that. And Bradley, my friend, you know Bradley, he's been on this channel so many times, he voices Laggy from Recruits. He got Halo 2 when it came out because his brother, his elderly brother got it, and he started playing it, and he invited me round one time, and I started playing it with Bradley at such a young age, and it was such an amazing game then, and it was we would never like stop playing that game. It was just campaign, full out campaign all the time. Didn't care. It was just split screen campaign, which is why we miss split screen so much on Halo 5, which is a sucky, bummy, shitty move that 343 did, and I get really mad because of that, and I'm not even joking. Why? Because Xbox One can't handle it because of the frame rate? Stupid! I even hurt myself doing that. Ow! So much talk of Xbox One being the greatest console ever, up to date, revolutionary, and it's like, can't handle the frame rate of a game. Split screen can't handle. Sorry. Silly. Stupid. Anyway, moving on. Normandy also said, favourite Red vs Blue episodes or moments. Oh my god. By far everyone's favourite, well, one of the favourites is Tex versus the Reds and Blues in Season 8, Episode 10, was it? No, 8. Episode 8, I don't know, one of them, fuck it. But anyway, yeah, Episode 10, Season 8, sorry. Yeah, Tex versus the Reds and Blues. That was obviously amazing, and I will never forget that episode. Other than that, I love the episode where, Season 10, where Church gets all mad at the Reds and Blues and he goes massive, and he's like, "You're my problem! Each and every one of you are a problem that I have to deal with on a daily basis!" And yeah, and then Caboose walks backwards, heartbreaking. And it's just a good episode, I love that episode. Other than that, I generally like the full length of Season 6. Season 6 was just a great season because it was purely machinima, Halo 3 machinima, and it had like literally no animation in it, without it, except from like some cropped moving images and so forth, but no like SFM animation modelling type stuff in Season 6, and because it was pure machinima, I loved every episode of that, and I just found it a great season. Same with Season 11, I loved that season just because it was pure Halo 4 machinima with no animation whatsoever except from cropped out PNG images, moving, you know, images. But yeah, for a specific episode, I don't know if there was a specific best episode ever, I would say for... also Season 10, when Tex goes against all the... and York goes against all the freelancers, and hell breaks loose, and at the end Meta takes Carolina's AIs out of her neck. That was also a brilliant episode. Chorus Trilogy, as I said, Season 11 was the best for me in the Chorus Trilogy. But for, I would say, yeah, Locust and Felix versus Carolina and Wash, The Purge was brilliant. I loved that animation, that was great. Yeah, there's so many episodes and moments I could say that were really funny and good to watch, but yeah, I could go on for ages about that topic. But anyway, moving on, Normandy's last question was, or is, sorry, are you a fan of anime? No. Never been a fan of anime. Sorry to get your hopes down. Anime, it's just, it's stupid, in my opinion. Sorry for everyone that likes anime, but I don't like it because it just looks so stupid, in my opinion. Like, I can't watch it because it's not watchable, in my opinion. And I know that's a strong opinion, and it might get some of you anime lovers mad, but it's just not my thing to watch, and we all have our things to watch, and anime is not one of mine. It just isn't one of my things. I used to watch Pokemon, when I was younger, but even then I hated it because I hate when they go over the top and the bloody hashtag on their forehead when they get mad and all that. I'm just like, why? It doesn't make any sense to me. And their mouths and the way they the way they move just looks like they have a frame rate issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you know, it's just stupid in my opinion. But sorry for all your anime lovers out there. I'm sure anime is good in your eyes. I don't even know if you count Ruby as anime. Do you count that as anime? I don't know. But I haven't even watched Ruby, which I should do. I should watch Ruby, but haven't got round to it. Moving on, Mythic Fox 152 says Q&A dash. Yes, always need a dash in there. What was the creative process of making the recruits we know today? Also, I'm a big fan of your work, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about recruits in an interview type form. Sounds interesting. And yes, I would like to do an interview with you. That sounds good. That sounds lovely. I wouldn't mind doing that at all, so get in contact with me, boy. What are you waiting for? Anyway, yes, the creative process of making the recruits that we know today. Well, you're in luck, Mythic Fox 152, because there is, just because of you, and maybe other people would like to see it as well, there is a separate video coming out later on for this 3,000 subscriber special for about the creative process of recruits. It's going to be a full length video of recruits and the creative process of, you know, throughout all the seasons. So look forward to that video. Sorry I can't answer it in this video, but just so you know, there will be a full-length video about the creative process of recruits later on. So look forward to that. Next question is Group Tree 24 Q&A dash. Thank you for the dash again. What is your favourite Halo multiplayer game mode? Now that is a good question. My favourite game mode. What can I play without, over and over again, without getting bored? I should say Infection's one of them, but Halo 5 ruined it for me. I just can't play that. Infection from Halo Reach, so much fun. Halo Reach Infection was so much fun. Played that a lot. And for me, a lot is a lot. Maybe not be for you, but it is for me. When I play a game for a lot, it may not seem a lot to you, but it is a lot for me, okay? So yeah, Infection's one of them. Especially Alpha Zombies. Not Infection where people dash. That's just not fun, and it's just it gets over with and done with really quickly. That's another thing what Halo 4 and Halo 5 done with Infection. It just like ends really quickly, and I don't like it. But Halo Reach, you could go on forever, like if you're good at it, like good enough anyway. But yeah, Infection's one of them. Griffball isn't probably my most favourite game type of all time. Griffball, I can play that over and over again and get so hyped. I get so crazy, I make turkey noises. I literally go mental on Griffball. It's just so much fun. It doesn't matter even what game it's in. Halo 5, I love Griffball in Halo 5, Halo 4, Halo Reach, Halo 3. Such a great game. And also Classic Slayer is always fun to do now and then. Objective types are not really my thing. I hate objective types actually. The worst game type to play for me is Strongholds. I rage so much and just want to rage quit on every match I play on Strongholds. It's just so horrible for me. I'm getting better with Capture the Flag. I'm liking it more in Halo 5 just because you play with your friends and you have to contact each other, work as a team, and I'm beginning to like that, but on your own for objective types, oh, it's so boring. And I mean so boring. But yeah, there you go. Next question from GH Nathan, my good old buddy Nathan, eh? He says, oh god, he said 5 questions, I forgot about that. He's asked 5 questions, and holy shit. This is going to be a roller coaster, by the looks of things. Here we go. He says, fuck one, kill one, or marry one. Oh no. Glitch, Weapon X, or Commander Wi-Fi. You can't skip this question, and you have to choose each of the characters per option given to you. Also explain why. Oh my god, Nathan. Okay, let me think. I would probably kill Glitch. Not to be mean or anything, because I do play Network as well, and Network does get fed up with Glitch now and then, but that's besides the point. Glitch, you kill Glitch just because after years and years of hanging around with Glitch, you just want to kill him, because he's just stupid, and he'll just carry on being stupid. You can't, like, sit him in a class with a bunch of 12-year-olds in school for about 5 years and you expect him to get more intelligent, because he won't. He'll just be the same damn person when he comes out of school. So, I don't know how old he is in the series. I don't know how old my characters are in the series, because I'm only, you know, a teenager in real life, so, but that's besides the point as well. Glitch is dumb and I would kill him, but it's only because I have to pick one of these, so I wouldn't actually kill Glitch if this wasn't an option, okay? If kill one wasn't an option, I wouldn't kill Glitch, but it has to be Glitch because it's one of the options, so sorry about that, if you're a Glitch lover. I would probably fuck Weapon X. Just because you could you could probably rewire Weapon X for a sex robot. Okay, now hear me out. It could be a good idea, because you won't know really if Weapon X is a male or a female. So it kind of works. And yeah, if you rewire him and program him to be a sex robot, what's the problem? You know, fuck one, Weapon X. Bing bash bosh. Even on the bed he'll be like, because that's all he says. Oh Nathan, you make me have so much fun. Thank you. That's not weird at all. And I would marry Commander Wi-Fi, and that's Potato Reviews' character, TJ's. The reason why I would marry him is because I can imagine him being such a I don't know, a posh chap that just sits, a boring couple. You can just imagine Wi-Fi being with me, a boring couple on a sofa with slippers on, legs up on the old sofa, having a cup of tea with Pinky out, saying, "What's on for TV tonight, dearie?" And I go, well, Wi-Fi, got some soaps on today, EastEnders, you know. And it's like, oh yes, jolly good. Would you like some tea, Toby? Terrific. Yes, I would like some tea, Wi-Fi. Good idea. Thank you. I love you so much. I'm glad we married each other. Quite right, Toby, quite right. Now, off to make my tea. Oh, I'm sorry, your tea. Sorry. You get the drift. There you go. Next question from him. That's the weird one out the way, I think. He says, out of every single machinima you have worked on, which one was your most favourite and why? You cannot say the name of a series. If it happens to be a series, you need to choose the best episode. So, do you mean out of every single machinima you have worked on, so that's my machinimas, or I have worked on for other people's machinimas? If so, I'm going to go for both. I'm going to answer for both. Okay, so for my machinimas that I've worked on, because obviously I've worked on all my machinimas, I would say my favourite one is, and it can't be a series, my favourite one. God, that's a good question. I'm going to have to say it's one of the Fruits episodes, and I got a feeling it's either, I think it's either episode 4 or episode 5, just because they're so weird. Fruits, I mean, they're weird, but they're comedic, and I had so much fun making it, so yeah, I think episode 4 or episode 5, I can't remember which one's which, but yeah, either of those two are probably my favourite machinimas that I've worked on for my personal machinimas. Or the standalone machinimas I've done, I can't remember any of them. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look that up, but, yeah, Fruits. I'll do the second part of that as well. For the machinimas I helped make for other people, my favourite episode of that, oh my god, Oh god, I can't. There's just so many I've worked on. I would say Halo Butt Buddies was quite fun. The Great Isaiah, which is the finale episode. I played the noob. The voice was so weird and funny to do, and I enjoyed that a lot, the voice act. So I would say that's probably my favourite machinima that I've worked on for other people. Other than that, then I would say episode 4 of Agent Zero, just for you, Nathan. Episode 4 was quite fun though, just because of all the new agents that were, not the new agents, all the new recruits that were joined into the episode of the Agent Zero series, and I just went up to the girl and was like, "Hey baby," and all that. That was quite funny, and I liked that episode, so there you go. Third question: who is the most reliable staff member at Losthobofilmz? Nathan, staff member? Do you see any staff here? I see what you mean by staff, but this year, Losthobofilmz is downgraded to only one member at the moment, and that's me. But for staff-wise, but there's still people, local people that work for Losthobofilmz and help it, and I'm very grateful for that. And I would say the most reliable one for that. Which of them are the most dependable? Okay, so reliable and dependable. Okay. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to have to. It's because he is, and it's true. Connor, and he's going to think now like, "Oh, Toby, I'm going to fudge it in your face when I see you next," and all that. But Connor, you have been the most reliable and dependable crew member of Losthobofilmz. Throughout Losthobofilmz, I think. Yeah, you've been handy. You've worked hard on Let's Builds with pointless hours working on Let's Builds, and it's crazy. And you've helped voice act, of course, for quite a few things for Phil. And despite the fact how much times you've been taken the piss out of by your squeaky voice back in the last 3 years. But you still stuck with it, and you still voice, and now that your balls have dropped and you sound deeper, I can congratulate you for surviving the, well, piss takes that we've given you over the years. So yeah, there you go. The most reliable and dependable is Connor. The most unreliable and undependable crew member. Let me think. Second to last question from GH Nathan. Out of all the things that are wrong with Halo 5, oh, don't do this to me. From Spartan glitches to missing in-game features, what is the worst thing for you? Actually, that's an easy question. I'll get that out of the way. Split screen. That is literally the worst problem and the worst thing they've missed out. And they say it's for a reasonable reason. Reason for it, apparently, but I call bullshit. And if you make the game good enough, and if the Xbox One is good enough to run that game, you can do split screen. There are so many games out there on Xbox One that has split screen and can do 60 frames per second, so I don't know why 343 can't have the capability of having split screen. Because of the frame rate issue. Even the frame rate issue is still an issue in Halo 5 without split screen. I mean, if you have a Spartan all the way across the map and you can see him on the other side of the map, the frame rate of that Spartan is just atrocious. It's just horrible. It's just, I just don't know. Halo 5, the worst problem is split screen, and the next game, Halo 6, you better have damn split screen, or I'm going to tell you some bad things going to come from me. And I mean it. So, yeah. 343, don't fuck up next game, please, because you'll ruin the whole machinima community, to be fair. But enough of getting into deep conversation about that, because that will get me mad. And finally, I know Recruits is your main focus right now, but I am missing the Fruits series. I am too. I want to see more shenanigans between Banana and Grape, as well as also the story of the... the story of the vegetables and what is going on with them. To be fair, I missed the Fruits. I missed the Fruit series as well, and I really want to carry on with it because it's such a fun series to do, and I hope people like it as well. They seem to like it, so it's not really a question until you said, hold on, vegetables or what going on with them. My question is this: when is next episode? Okay, when is next episode? I have no idea, but just so you know, I did say before on this video, Fruits is ongoing and it's still in the works. It's just not, you know, being done yet. I've got Recruits Season 4 to go. That's all there is to it. Recruit Season 4 has to be done first. Next question, see here, by Connor himself. He said, what is wrong with you? Connor is my crew member. What is wrong with me? I keep on saying, do you want a list? I'll wait for your answer to that question. Next, Kid Huntsberg, okay, says, will you make more Halo Tales? As I said before in the video, yes I will, but only when I have nothing else to do on my channel. So it'll come out willy-nilly when my channel looks stale and I haven't really got anything else to do at that time. I will make a quick Halo Tales within 24 hours and I'll whip it out on YouTube. Whip it out. So, Reniculousfilmz with a Z. I wonder where he took that from, looking from the profile picture. I'm not going to be rude here, but you might want to take that down. Reminds me of some guy. Anyway, no hard feelings. What made you want to make videos? Okay, well, I wanted to make videos because I love films. For a start, that's the main reason why I started. And YouTube purposes, I wanted to have a hobby because I was bored and I wanted to start doing something, and because I like film, I wanted to think of how I would do some filming. Also at the time I liked Red vs Blue, so also I liked Halo, which was a great help. So I looked at all the machinimas, and you know, machinima was my main reason why I started making videos. Because I didn't realise how fun it was to make machinima until I got in contact with other machinima creators on YouTube and actually made one for myself. Yeah, and it was just fun getting friends round, really, at the start. Getting friends round, hanging out, having fun, voicing it, having a laugh, and getting it out. And now it is become bigger, and I appreciate it so much for how much support people have given me. It's crazy how I've got 3,000 subscribers, but I'm still making videos and I still have fun making machinima videos. So the reason what that made me want to make the videos was because I wanted to know what machinima was like, because of Red vs Blue, and I like filming. And I didn't really know what it was going to be like until I did it. And when I did it, my god, I couldn't stop, so there you go. Next question, by Play... I thought that said Orgy then. These names, man, these names. What are they? Play or Go to Bed says, do you snork wed? Now, do you snork wed? I do not use a snork on Wednesday, but I don't know why you would need to unless you go for a bath or something, or go on into the sea. But, oh, I'm sorry. You mean, do you snork weed? Okay. Yeah, I don't answer to idiotic questions today. Moving on though. Julie says, are you going to do more of the Fruits machinima? I like grape and tomato, lol. Yeah, I like grape. Tomato is unusual, but I like tomato. I guess I like tomato, yeah. But yeah, grape's better. But are you going to do more Fruits? Of course I am. As I said before, Fruits is a funny machinima series I can't let go, and I will do some more in the future when I have time. When I finish Recruit Season 4, you will probably see a lot more Fruits, so there you go. Next question, Drake Versteeg. I don't really know how to say that, so I'm just going to say Drake. Drake says, long bloody question. So, the animation people you get to do the animation, is it just too hard for them to animate a fight scene? Because that would greatly improve your machinima. Also, how did you meet Angel on My Shoulder Right, first of all, I'm going to go for the first bit. So, the animation people you get to do the animation, is it just too hard for them to animate the fight scene because that would be greatly improve your machinima? basically, yeah, fighting animation is hard to do, and all my animators that I know, they're still practicing fighting. Basically, fighting is really hard to choreograph for animation, so I don't particularly ask them, to be fair. I don't ask them to do fighting, because I know it'll be hard work for them. I only ask for the simplest of stuff, if they do any animation at all for me. But yeah, most animators you'll find in this machinima community hardly do any fighting at all, because it's such hard work, and it's so many hours. You put so many hours into making that quick couple-second bit, of the episode, and it's just crazy. But yeah, so I don't ask people to do fighting animations for me, even though I have done in the past. I don't do it like hardly ever, because it's just so much hard work. So I keep it to the minimum of animation for certain things like pressing buttons and waving and stuff like that. Just little motions, just because it's simple and easy, quick to do, and it's just a different take and view on a machinima, so that's why I do those little animations instead of fighting. Okay, a second bit of the question said, also, how did you meet Angel on My Shoulder production after you're done with Recruits? Okay, so he didn't put any commas or anything on this. Also, how did you meet Angel on My Shoulder Productions? Angel on My Shoulder Productions, also known as Alex, is a voice actress, if you didn't know, and she has voiced for me for over 2 years now, which is a long ass time, and she does incredible voice work, and she's just amazing at what she does, so that's why I've stuck with her for quite a few years. It's only 2 years, but it's a long time for machinima purposes. For Recruits as well. She's voiced Shannon from Recruits for 2 years, which, voicing the same character for such not a popular show is a big thing for me, and I appreciate it, really. I appreciate all my voice actors voicing for me, because without them, no machinima, my channel, yeah, my whole channel wouldn't be as good as it is, so I thank all my voice actors so much. But how I met Angel on My Shoulder, it's such a long time ago, I just can't remember. I think it was through Nightmare Films. Most things is through Nightmare Films on my channel. So I think, yeah, it's through Nightmare Films. And I got her to voice act in Recruits Season 1, and she thankfully accepted it, which I am greatly appreciated for, and yeah, she still voices for me to this day, and yeah, can't thank her enough, really. But that's what you get for being an awesome voice actress. Next question from the same guy. He says, I need my glasses for this, I swear to God. He says, after you're done with Recruits, what content do you see yourself still making? A new series, also a rap bit. Oh, hold on. What content do you see yourself still making? A new series. I don't really get that, and I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I think you're trying to say, what do you see yourself? What new series do you see yourself still make? I don't know. What question is that? I'm gonna make that a question. Hold on. In the future, what other series do you think you can make, or are you thinking of making? There you go. I'll answer that by saying, I have no idea. When I have an idea, I will have an idea, and that idea will go down onto a piece of paper, and eventually it will go onto a camera, or a capture card in this instance, but yes. For now, I'll stick with the machinima ideas I have at this present moment. Recruits, Season 4, obviously. Also, he says, a rap between you and Network. Wait, no, a rap. A rap between you, brackets, Network, that's better, and Agent Zero should be cool. Now, I'm excited to say this because Me Network, obviously from Recruits series, and Agent Zero, which is G.H. Nathan's series called Agent Zero. He plays the character Agent Zero. He's actually called Agent Zero in the Agent Zero series. Most of you have probably seen that already. If not, the link is in the description below. I'll be happy to say, Drake, that I have already made the rap for you and for everyone to watch after this video has been uploaded. So you can expect the video to come out very soon after this video. So keep your eyes peeled, and yeah, I'm excited to see it, to be fair. It's already made, it's already ready to be uploaded, so get ready for that. It's gonna be so weird. Next is from Chewbacca. How did you did? My gosh, the English from these people are amazing. How did you do the 3D Spartan animation in Recruits? I didn't do any of the animation in Recruits. It is all done by my animators, and I will say that they are amazing, and I can't thank them enough for what they're doing. They put so much time into it, and I feel bad when I watch them doing the animating, just because I think, wow, I'm not really doing any of this, and I feel bad because they're putting their time in and effort into this, and it's not even theirs, so I thank them so much for it. But I don't animate them, and I don't know how they do it. I watch them, I spectate them whilst they're doing it, just to make sure they're doing everything right for my series, but I don't know how they do it. I think I know they do it on SFM. What's it called? Source Filmmaker? Something like that? I don't know. You have to correct me on that. But yeah, they do it on there, and they just animate it frame by frame. I don't know, movement by movement. I have no idea. I'm not an animator, so yeah. Sorry I couldn't answer your question, but hopefully one of my animators in the comments below could answer your question for you. Another question from Losthobofilmz. Again, take down that logo before someone moans at you. They probably have already, but hey, whatever. I'm just trying to help, by the way. What is your favourite machinima or machinimas series besides your own? Agent Zero, G.H. Nathan, just because I work on it for a while now, and it's just a funny series that I can relate to. So yeah, it's not because he's my friend, it is because he's my friend as well, but it's a good series overall. He put so much time into it, so much time in fact, he planned it 6 years ago and it never came out until like 2 years ago or something, or a year ago, something, I don't know. Yeah, and he's just started doing a reboot for it, and my god, he's put so many bloody hours into it, it never comes out. That's how much he's putting into it. It's crazy, but yeah. Red vs. Blue is also my favourite, but then again, you know, I don't think I'm allowed to put Red vs. Blue. Another one I would say is, I know them, but I don't know the names. I just can't remember the names. Proves how much I like them. Trust me, I do like them, I just can't remember them. God damn it, I'm getting really mad now for that question, so I'm going to move on. Last but not least is from Dyslexonaut. It's just on about dyslexia then, and he's called Dyslexonaut. I believe that's Brian, one of my old friends I used to be in contact with a year ago or so for machinima purposes, but now he's moved on to yeah, that kind of stuff. So I just leave him to that kind of stuff. But he still voices for me, so that's good, I guess. But he says, do you miss BTA Machinima Days, which is him back in the day when he did Machinima. That's what he was called. BTA Machinima Days in the machinima industry. You know what, Brian? I don't miss you for being BTA Machinima and for the BTA Machinima Days. I miss you from the Brian himself days. You remember that, Brian? Sorry, this is me to Brian, alright? Yeah. Brian himself days. That's his gamer tag before BTA Machinima. I missed those days, Brian. Where did you go? What happened to you? My god. You went from this...
And then he gets her gravity hammer, and then he goes up to the guy, and...
Yeah? To this. damn. I do miss the BTA Machinima days, I've got to be honest. I do miss it. And I wish you still do Machinima. That's my personal opinion. I wish you still make them. And I thought you were getting somewhere with them. And I thought you were doing really well. But you left. But you can't do anything about that because that's the way of life, I'm afraid. But there you go, that's the end of the Q&A! I'm so weird, I'm sorry. Ripped it. I just ripped my... oh god, sorry. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. And this is coming to the end of the video now, which means I can thank you all so much for getting me to 3,000 subscribers. I have no idea how I'm at this number, because I've said many times, compared to the views and likes I get and comments I get on my videos, it just doesn't match. The subscriber number doesn't match with the views and the comments and the likes I get. And I don't know if it's because half of the channels that subscribe to me are dead, or they don't watch my stuff. It doesn't matter, really. The way it's progressed is just amazing to me, and for people to willingly click that button, the subscribe button, to subscribe to my channel is amazing, and I just thank you very much for it. And yeah, all I can say really is, if I had a beer in my hand, here's to the next 1,000. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be the rap video. So I'm looking forward to it so much. So goodbye, thank you very much, and I'll see you later in my next video. Ta-ta from Toby. Yeah. Ah, my knees. Ah, oh, withered man. Withered man.